Hello Reborners, my name is Karen and this is Making Dolls with Karen. We're back with Lucy. Lucy has not had her bake. I was supposed to seal her, but then I heard my pencils were coming, so I did not, because I wanted to get her pencil capillaries underneath her paint. Tuscan red and what was that other color called? This might be it. Crimson Lake. These are the two colors that were recommended to me by one of my viewers who does her own capillaries, and I appreciate her suggestion ever so much. And it's a place to start on colors, because it's very confusing when you're looking at colors of pencils on a website as to which color you really want to have. It's like, okay, which one? There's like 17 reds, and I don't know which one's even the right color. And so she recommended these two pencils to me, and I've liked it so far. I've put some on Martin, and I've put some on Everly, and now Lucy's going to get some, and she's going to get a real quick bake before she gets her oh so promised sealer put on her. But I'm getting a little more. This is my third doll to put a capillary on, and I'm getting a little more bold with it. I just feel like I can do it a little bit better. I think I'm going to run get Presley, because I want to compare his capillaries. He's a whole doll. He's not just a head, unfortunately, so he has to sit on the table. I am so taken with this doll. He is so cute, and his coloring is just, well, sit up there, Presley. We don't need to knock everything over. Well, it's okay if you do, though. His coloring is just so good, I think. And I wanted to look at his face a little more and see where his capillaries are. I see they're right here on the temple, a bunch of them. And over here too, they're long and big. I haven't been making mine long like that. Let me try this other color. I haven't tried this color yet. His just keep kind of just tracing down into something really long. But they're delicately, very thin. Even thinner than this pencil is making them. And I just don't know how you make them that thin. They are just beautiful. I don't think I can make myself post Presley for sale. I think I'm going to have to put him in the category of keepers and just keep him. I'm going to also be looking at his arms and legs a little bit to see if I can. I'm trying to duplicate a capillary. Like his are very intricate, and they're very elaborate. They have a lot. They're wide. I don't mean the lines are wide. I mean the entire capillary spreads out over the face in an area where it looks like it's just a natural part of their face. I don't know. Kind of like that. I don't know if you can see that. But it's not exactly like his. I'm going to have to practice to get something like his. His are just super well done. Let's put it that way. They're well done. And they just go every which little way. There's no certain way they go. They just bend and turn, and I like this color. I think I like this color a little bit better. This is the Tuscan red of it. No, this is Crimson Lake. This is the Tuscan red. I like them both. I can't decide which one I like the best. I'm going to try this Tuscan Lake a little bit on this cheek. The whole idea is to use the very tip of the... And they don't have to match, like I said. If you put a big long one on one cheek, you can put a little short one on the other cheek. You don't have to have, these are like tiny, tiny little blood vessels. As our blood vessels run through our body, they're huge. Like your aorta is the biggest one, and your femoral artery in your leg is very big. And as they move on down, they turn into capillaries. And sometimes our capillaries can show. Like I said, I had one of my children who had a terrible cough, and when he'd cough really hard, I think the reason you could see his capillaries was because he busted them open. I don't know. His capillaries would just pop up. You could see them, and they'd look like this. They'd look like little red lines all over his face, most especially near his eyes. And she's sleeping. You can actually put capillaries on their eyelids. They have capillaries on their eyelids. And I don't want her to look like I'm trying to draw eyelashes on her. But my capillaries are not wiggly enough. But she's got a lot more capillaries now than the other dolls I did. Her face looks like it's cracking. I'm going to put one on her nose over here. And then I'm going to put one on this side over here. And we're going to let that be enough. They look fabulous to me if they stay. I love her capillaries. So we're going to put her aside a little bit. And I'm going to look at Presley again. I want to see if he has any capillaries on his arms and legs. And I do not see any. No, they're just on his face. He does have veins, though. Huh. Okay. Presley, let me look at this leg. No, if he does, it's very, so superficial. You can't even see him. I'm going to sit him over there now. Because Lucy has now got her capillaries. I am a little bit afraid to just go right over her with sealer because her capillaries were just drawn. And I don't know if they can withstand sealer without being baked first. But while she's still in front of me and I haven't really baked her, I'm going to touch up her lips a bit. I mean, I haven't sealed her. I did bake her, but she has not been sealed. And her lips, just like Everly's, look a little bit rough. I don't know if she's making a funny mouth, a funny face with her mouth, or if her mouth is that crooked by accident, but it looks crooked to me. It looks like it extends out further on one side than the other. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like crookedness in my dolls. I want them to look normal. That does not look normal to me. But sometimes when you complain to Bountiful Baby about something crooked on their face like that, they'll actually just come right out and say it's supposed to be that way. And I don't know. Maybe in all the other Lucys I made, I didn't pay that much attention to the fact that her lips were kind of crooked. And I don't know. Or maybe they just started making the mold that way and they just snapped a new picture so that it would look normal. That's what I think. It's like, well, they're all that way. We can't make them all be seconds. So let's just snap a new picture and say they're supposed to be that way. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of suspicious of people sometimes that they would do something like that just so you would accept the fact that they're supposed to look that way. But I don't remember any other Lucys looking like they had a crooked mouth. And there's always the possibility that it's human error, that I'm painting it wrong. Because she doesn't really have a lip line. You have to just go to where you think it stops and stop there. And on this side, it looks like it's supposed to come all the way down. But on this side, it's like she's doing her lip up or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't look the same. And that's entirely possible that it is supposed to be that way, but I just don't remember it. It's been a long time since I've done a Lucy, so like I said, I don't remember. There we go, Miss Lucy. She's got some more lip color now. I hope this time it doesn't look so scraggly. You just do it enough times and I guess it's going to look better. I don't know. Let me check her nails. Yeah, they probably need a little more too. And we are going to be sealing her. That means we're going to be finishing Everly before we ever bake probably Lucy, because Lucy's sealer needs to dry. I've found that you get a much better experience with your sealer if you let it dry before you bake it. Having wet sealer in the oven is not to your advantage. It's quicker, but that's all it is. Her elbows, or wherever you have her propped up from, whatever part's touching the clothy surroundings you have in your oven to keep them from burning, it will stick to them. Oh, you can get it off real easy. It's not like it's hard to get it off or anything, but you won't notice it. But on the elbow, let's say you have it turned this way and the elbow's down. On the elbow, when you start to paint the layers, you'll start to see the fibers that are stuck to her. And then it's like, oh no, I've been doing all this work on top of them fibers, but now I see them, you know. And the same thing if you have to lay the face down, you know. Sometimes some people can't make their dolls stand up in their oven. They have to lay their dolls down on the side of their face. And I try to stand mine up, you know, but you can't always do that. Sometimes they just fall over, and that's gonna stick too. And on the knees and the ankles, depending on which way you turn the legs, they'll have it. So it's not really to your advantage to have to pick all that off when you could have just waited overnight. Overnight, they're dry enough. They're not even completely dry then, but they're dry enough. And it's also best if you wait for the paint to dry. Me, I'm always in a hurry. Always, always, always in a hurry. I want to hurry up and get them in the oven. Lucy may end up with not so many creases. Her creases are purple. I'm beginning to dislike purple creases now that I have other colors to do it in. I like that terracotta, or was it henna? I have both of those colors. They're both very nice colors. It's a more skin toned color. A lot of people crease their dolls with brown, and it would be probably either a light umber or just a lightish color of brown, and they come out good. And Presley was creased with something that looks like brown. I don't know what color it was, but it definitely was not red or purple or blue or any of those colors. It was a brownish color. And they look more skin toned, I guess you'd call it. They're not the same as the skin color you're putting on your doll, but yet they blend better, I guess. I don't know. Still like to put purple on my doll, but I don't like doing veins in purple. And I don't like that creases color. It's too, I don't know. I don't know how, it's just wrong. I don't know how to tell how it's wrong. It's just wrong. Okay, Lucy's ready to go back in the oven. And when she comes out this time, she is absolutely getting her sealer. She's just absolutely going to get it. I'm not putting it off any longer. I just want to protect the work that I've already done, and so we can move on. And yeah, we're going to move on. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and happy reborning.